My name is Jerry Bixby. I'm from, well, Soldotna, Alaska. Grew up in Alaska. Wasn't born here, but I'm retired now, but I spent my childhood commercial fishing in southeastern Alaska and wanted to grow up and be a fisheries biologist. And my dad, well, we traveled all over Alaska, went to different schools, and I graduated from Cordova and got up to visit my dad in Kenai and ended up in the oil field in '71 and was there until 2015. So, in various in the Kenai Peninsula and Swanson River and out in the inlet a little bit, and then up on the North Slope first for the neighbors, a drilling contractor for 4 years, and then went to work for BP in 1980. Well, the role was just a roustabout, glad to have a job, doing whatever they asked me to or told me to, But that was the gist of it, really. Well, it was, I first went up there in 1977, and it was it was a little different than it is now. I mean, we still, safety was still priority. I mean, it had a little bit, but nothing like it grew into, and it should. But it was, there was a lot of, you know, 40, 50 below, and we shut down for nothing. You just didn't shut down. I mean, it was, you just kept going and figured out a way. And, it took a lot longer, but you just kept going. Oh gosh, I mean, there was a number of them they did. We fished some broken coil tubing out of a hole. We were on it and worked for Ross Warner, but we were on it for, oh, I don't know. We worked a week on, a week off then, but for probably a month and a half, but we were able to finally get it out and save putting the rig on it. So it was, there's that was one of the ones I remember pretty well. So. Yeah, well, that is, you go in there with Wireline, under pressure. You have a lubricator on top of the well, or the Christmas tree we call it, that's atop of the well that you flow through. And it's shut in, and you go in and do various work on the tubing downhole, open valves and shut valves. We call them sliding sleeves, and put gas lift mandrels in that lightens the column oil and help it. And of course, it's like anything else. When you run them down there, things tend to fall apart or wire breaks, and you have to go in, it's like, losing a bunch of wire, down a hole in your backyard, but you got to go in with tools and grab what we call with a wire grab, and all the time you're working with, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds on the well, and bring it up. So it compounds it a little bit, makes it a little bit more complicated. Well, no, it was. I mean, it was good. I mean, I think it was, great for the state of Alaska. Like I said, I came to Alaska, so my father said, to wrangle on my second birthday in 1952. And I been in the state before oil and saw what good the oil did. I mean, the income in the state and the benefits for our state, and still are getting it. And the jobs and for all that. I retired, like I said, in 2015, and my son's up there right now working. So I mean, it's doing pretty good.